Let me tell you an embarrassing story about me, the guy known for making fun of music and working in an industry that's heavily based on music, not knowing one of the most famous songs of all time. The year was probably 2001 or so. I was heading to a boxing event, riding with a group of fighters from my club. I get in the van, and a pretty cool sounding song's playing. So I go, "Oh man, who's this?" And someone looks at me like I've got 3 heads with my nuts growing off of each head's chin and says, "It's Metallica, Master of Puppets." Now, I did not grow up as a music lover. I didn't really start listening to anything until I started watching Much Music, Canada's MTV, in the mid-90s, when I would eventually discover Pantera, Sepultura, Fear Factory. And Metallica at that point was putting out Load. Much Music was playing Until It Sleeps like 3 times a day. So I just thought that that was what Metallica was. Even when they started playing King Nothing a year later, I still thought, why do people at school have shirts with this band on it? They kinda suck. But eventually I'd hear Master of Puppets, Phantom Lord, Whiplash, Seek and Destroy, One, Battery, and while I wouldn't say they're even a top 10 favorite metal band of mine, and even if I'd never taken that van ride and found out that they didn't sound like basically Nickelback before Nickelback, I would definitely have been able to figure out that this isn't what they sound like. So back in February, Metallica played a live show as part of BlizzCon, a convention that Blizzard Entertainment puts on annually to showcase the video games it's been working on. They make the Diablo series, World of Warcraft, Overwatch. Metallica has been a guest performer before. However, because of you-know-what, this year's BlizzCon, which normally charges like $200+ a ticket, went online, streamed entirely on Twitch. And I guess everything was fine up until the musical guests, because, well, what happens when you or I try to play copyrighted music on a stream? The bots mute your stream or play something over it, right? Well, apparently Blizzard isn't special, as the bots thought, "Hey, those guys are trying to illegally play Metallica. We gotta stop this," and slapped some generic music over top. Immediately, the internet had lots to say about Metallica reaping what they sow. You know what the true irony is? This all started with Metallica suing Napster. They were the cause of the entire DMCA BS that internet people have to go through now. You know what they say, you reap what you sow. Official Twitch stream of the Blizzard presentation got muted when Metallica played for the event, and Metallica is a big cause of all the DMCA panic on Twitch in the first place. Metallica not being able to play their own music live because of DMCA that came about in large part due to Metallica's advocacy of it is a hell of a full circle. Yes, Metallica famously sued the OG file sharing service Napster in 2000 and won, which many point to as the day the internet was ruined forever. But this was not the catalyst for the creation of the DMCA, the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. That was passed in 1998. Metallica are effectively the reason Napster died and peer-to-peer file sharing went underground. Before that happened, downloading MP3s of your favorite songs or viruses posing as MP3s of your favorite songs was as easy as going to Twitter. But yes, despite being technically incorrect, Metallica had nothing to do with the creation of the DMCA or the takedown notice that was created 2 years before the Napster lawsuit. It is still funny to see Metallica, who complained to the Senate about their work being pirated, have their own music muted for fear of piracy. But here's the bigger story. Twitch is owned by Amazon. Amazon is the biggest company in the world. Forbes reported last month that its market cap was $1.7 trillion. Compare that to Universal Music, which last year was valued at $33 billion, or Warner Music, the owners of much of Metallica's catalog, who's valued around a sad little $12-13 billion. We can laugh at Metallica, and that's fine. It's funny that huge advocates for strict anti-piracy measures had those measures get them shut off during a live show. But why does Twitch not have better music licensing? Amazon has so much money, and Twitch is becoming a bigger and bigger platform by the day. Fucking TikTok has music licensing agreements in place where the record companies make money whenever some 13-year-old dances to the latest viral challenge song. Amazon owns Amazon Music. They already have licensing deals in place. Someone gets paid if you go and stream a Metallica song there. There is absolutely no reason Amazon couldn't figure out how to extend this to Twitch. They tower over the music industry. Jeff Bezos' personal net worth is more than the values of Universal, Warner, and Sony combined. But instead, Twitch has these measures in place because they don't actually give a fuck about their users, and it's easier and cheaper to have a bot mute a stream. In this case, Amazon is the master of puppets, and Metallica is king nothing.